Today I'm hiking to the Okanagan Valley Hut in Glacier National Park here in Canada, and I just asked the lady at the park's desk if there's been any bear activity, and she's like, yeah, heaps. There's a mama grizzly with some cubs. She's been seeing heaps on that trail. I was like, is it still okay for me to go? She's like, yeah, you'll be fine, just make lots of noise and take bear spray. So I'm kind of shitting my pants. This hike started off relatively easy, but honestly my heartbeat was already like racing. Every time I came up to a blind corner, I was smacking my sticks together and being like, hey bear, hey bear. Like, as an Australian, everybody always tells us how scary our wildlife is, but honestly, the wildlife here in Canada beats us hands down. This guy nearly gave me an actual heart attack while I was having a snack. I was just sitting down, minding my business, eating my muesli bar, and then above the rock, all I could see was fur, and I actually nearly cried. But then I braved up, had a look over, and obviously it was just a little animal. The first 2/3 of this hike really lulled me into a false sense of security. It was so beautiful, pretty easy, and then the last 2 kilometers is just pretty much a straight up climb. Every time I thought, hey, like I must be getting close to seeing where I'm gonna be, and I'd be like, maybe it's there. Every time I would get to that point, I would just see the trail continue on, and I was like, where am I going? The scenery was absolutely stunning though. I wish I spent more time just sort of soaking it in, but every time I sat down, I started getting bear paranoid again, and I was like, time to get going. The trail is really well maintained though, and everything was so easy to find and navigate. So definitely a 10 out of 10. But then when you get to this section, oh my lord, the grade on some of this is so steep, and it's just such a small, tiny, winding little trail. And to begin with, I thought that's where I was going. And then this is me getting to the top of that part and realizing there's still way more trail to go. The best feeling though was when I got to the next little bit, I could see the cabin from where I was, so I knew I wasn't that far away. The cabin itself was stunning, and it had so many facilities. It was honestly so comfortable. The view is also incredible, and it just kept getting better. Like every time of day I would look out, I just had to keep taking photos. There is also a toilet up here, which is absolutely crazy. Obviously they have a helipad to be able to get stuff in and out. The cabin was fully booked for the night, so I did get to meet some fellow hikers, and there are 10 beds reservable in this cabin. The facilities were great. Downstairs, there's 2 tables for everybody to be able to sit and eat. The kitchen is pretty much fully stocked. There's so much stuff for you to be able to use. You barely have to pack really anything in with you. It's great. The descent in the morning was pretty easy once I got past this like hellscape part again. The grade on this is probably worse going down than it was coming up, to be fair. But then the best view of the day, it is home time.